What's up, guys? Welcome to this new daily. My name is G, and if you don't know me, I just created this channel on the fly just to give you vlogs about my life in south of France. Yes, because I've been living abroad for 15 years, and now I'm back in France for probably a year or two because I got two kids, guys. Two young kids, and I want them to live in countryside, in beautiful countryside. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are 30 people. Thanks to everybody who's following me. I think about Lucas, I think about Dionut, I think about Thiago. Thiago every day send me message. My friend, amazing. Let's talk about Thiago, by the way. Thiago sent me his web application yesterday. So it's a web application, but it's not really a web application. It's more like a web tool that you install on your MacBook, and you can see your pull request and stuff. Very cool. He succeeded to sell it, but I was like, okay, that's a very nice tool. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will buy it, but that's not necessarily for me. And that's what I call a fake product market fit, because sometimes when you create a tool and you create a web application or a SaaS or whatever, like you succeed to sell it. You sell it to 1, 2, 3, 4 people, and that's not necessarily a signal it will work forever, and that's not necessarily a signal that it's a profitable business. But that's still fine that you sold it to some people. So probably keep going, but probably you should find an idea that will sell more for a higher price, or like something that motivates you probably more than to have only 3-4 sellings a month. That's a very long topic. We can talk about that for hours, but anyway. All right, so guys, we are in my studio. So this is my brand new studio. Sorry guys, you are very high today, very, very high. But that's my studio. It's totally empty. It's a lot of mess. There's a lot of stuff I want to put to the garbage. I didn't do it yet, but it's empty. Like, I want to do some stuff. Just put this screen here, but it was a mistake. I should remove it. I got my working station here, and on the wall I got just my YouTube plate for Code with Guillaume, my main channel, because you are on my secondary channel here. My main channel is Code with Guillaume. It's been a while I didn't post. I'm going to post really soon, guys. I'm just working on a lot of different stuff. I got a lot of different activities. I'm in the tech industry since 15 years. So obviously I have shares in some companies. I'm an advisor for many others. I got a bootcamp where I help entrepreneurs to move on and build a profitable product in 8 weeks. I think I'm going to lower that amount of time, by the way. Most of the people I just got in my bootcamp, English-speaking people, they succeed to do it in 4-6 weeks with my method and everything we work on together. So probably I'm going to lower that time. But if you want to join my bootcamp, guys, just send me a message on X. Let's talk about your idea and how we can push it to find the first client and make the first dollars. Yes, and also I got some art. So I'm a big fan of art, guys. For those who don't know, I never did tech studies. I'm not an engineer at all. I did literacy studies. So I was in books for 5 to 6 years, all right? And I love to read, I love art, I love to paint, I love creative activities. And this is why yesterday I made that video about content creation. Okay? If you are creative, whatever the level of creation you got, because I think I'm obsessed by creation. This is why I'm making 3 to 4 videos a day. And I also create websites every week. I publish new articles every day. I write every day. I need to just let it out, you know. All this creation, all those stuff that I got in my mind, I need to just, I need to publish it. Also, right now, for example, I'm working because I got an agency. I didn't told you. I'm a CTO, but I got an agency also. I'm working for a client on a web application, and there is a mobile application to create. Amazing project, by the way. I'm going to start it this afternoon. I'm so excited. But with all this creation, how do? I just split my day in chunks. And I work. I work. It's not really work to me. Like, it's a lot of pleasure. I'm producing like a crazy, exactly for the tweets, exactly for everything. So, yeah, I needed that space to do all of that. I needed that space, and this is the new house I bought. I bought this house a year ago. Probably I can make a tour, because I was talking, I think it was with Gabby. I don't know if it was with Gabby and her husband, amazing people on X. We were talking about that, and she was really interested. Okay, and Kate, I know Kate, you were really interested in the tiny house I want to build. I don't know if I'm going to make the series in French or English, by the way. Was just talking about that in the other daily. But I can probably make you a tour. But here we are just on the basement, okay, of my house. And I built this new studio here. It was really like, it was the ground, concrete and stuff. And we've built this place just for me. This is my first time I got such a place. When I was in Dubai, I had an office, a private office to me, but it was not enough. Here it's way better. I got this empty space where I got where I am wired to the fiber, optic fiber, so I got really, really fast internet. And at the same time, I'm totally quiet because there is absolutely no noise. So it's time for creation, creation, creation. And you know, I got this space, I'm going to show you, I'm just going to move the camera. Here, I got this space that is totally empty. Probably here I'm going to put a couch and here a TV. But I would like to have also, probably it's a space where I can probably draw, paint. We're going to see, okay, what we're going to do. This is a creative studio, right? And as a creative studio, I need space to write, to do a lot of stuff. I got the AC also coming in here, and that's it. Guys, I'm sorry, in this vlog, I'm talking about everything. I decided that I'm gonna share for this channel my life raw, like that, raw. Like no montage, nothing, no script, I don't care. It's just going to be like that every day. People who subscribe to the channel, they already know that. Just to share my energy, because I got a lot of energy to share. So yeah, if you got suggestion, guys, about art that I can put on the wall, paintings and stuff, just send it to me, write it to me. I'm going to post this daily on Peerlist and X. You can post in comments, guys. I answer to everybody. Let me show you something. Lately, Recently, I bought this painting. It's not a painting, it's actually a poster that you can find on Etsy. It's a Diablo poster. So I'm a very big fan of video games, but old video games, because I'm an old guy, guys. I'm 37. But yeah, I just like, this is a Diablo poster. They do it for a lot. You can find on Etsy really fast. The author of this poster, I don't remember the name, I'm so sorry. There's a lot of things going on my head, I can't remember the name, but like, I'm a big fan of Diablo. Diablo, it's a video game that came out in 1996, something like that. Of course, there is Diablo 2, Diablo 3, and Diablo 4 that are more recent as video games. But this is the kind of painting I love, the kind of poster I love. And for those who don't know, my wife created a first store selling posters in 2022. She had a lot of success. She's going to come back to it. It's just that right now she's making a pause. But we were selling posters online, and we sold posters all over the world. It really worked a ton. She earned, I think, probably 25 grand, something like that, in 1 year. Amazing success, was very good. A lot of work, to be honest, because marketing, talking to people and stuff. But that's the kind of art I like. And my goal would be that we put a lot of frames like that all around here, really, to be a very personal space dedicated to art. And I want to finish on that, guys. I got an idea. I really like to create a website, a web app, where we could give money to artists. Okay, so we got a lot of websites like that. We got Ko-fi, we got Buy Me a Coffee, we got Kickstarter, whatever. You can fund artists. But like, I would love to do something like that where artists could publish their art. I already talked about that in my French daily. And just like you give money and you got rewards, like you got the wall of fame, right? And here are the people who give the most money to artists, right? So it's not necessarily a competition about who gives the most, but it's more to help artists to get visibility and get a living from what they do. would be so interesting for me to do it, would give me a lot of sense. Because right now we create a lot of products, a lot of SaaS that are just here as tools for services. Okay? And that's not necessarily something that I did that for 15 years ago. Okay? So it's not necessarily something that gives me a lot of energy right now. But in comparison, something that makes sense is to give money to people who are really creating value. And to me, art is value. And probably this is going to be the title of this daily. Thank you so much for following, guys. It's such a pleasure to create videos for you every day. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you and see you tomorrow. Bye.